Hey beer tubers! Today I found a pretty cool beer from Whole Foods. It is Deschutes' Chasin Freshies. It's their fresh hop IPA. They've had a couple of fresh hop ales in the past, and they're pretty known for their IPAs and their very fresh pale ale, the red chair as well too. But this is a brand new one. It's a 7.4% IPA. As I said, it's fresh hop, and just to read the second half of the description, it says that this is a fresh IPA, a fresh hop ale, but they say that they use not any Cascades, but an heirloom strain from a single field restored from the original rhizome. Hope you're as hopped up as we are. So I certainly am. I'm pretty excited to try this, and it's very fresh as we get it here in California. So let me go ahead and open it, and I'll show you how it is. Let's check the color here. It's got quite a bit of... It's actually got a really light color. Usually IPAs, you tend to see it a little bit darker than this clear, oh, actually slightly hazy yellow color. It almost has a wit beer kind of look to it, like a Belgian wheat ale. Usually kind of get more like a tinge of orange, if not completely orange, or sometimes red. But this actually has quite a bit of light color, very minimal head. Let me check the aroma to this thing. Oh yeah, you definitely get the Cascade here. It's definitely fresh Cascade hops. And it's probably a wet hop kind of thing, possibly. But, you know, I don't know if they use any other hop variety. I'll put it down in my description in the annotation if I do find out. Otherwise it might... Well, I mean, if it's a single hopish, it would say so. But anyways, let's give it a try here. Kanpai. Yeah, it's actually quite sweet, and it's not that sticky, malty kind of sweetness. It's just like that sweetness you would get when you bite into a grapefruit. That's really interesting. My guess is possibly a single hop because it only mentioned Cascade, but it's only from this certain area. It's very concentrated, kind of like that Russian River Road 256 Pale Ale that they do. Almost like a single hop, if not a fresh single hop kind of aroma that you get quite a bit of the pine grassiness to it, but it's not like East Coast piney at all. But like a fresh hop flavor and aroma as well. I can't get over how light color this beer is. You know, I'm actually getting like as I said, it kind of has this lager-like color to it, and you know, actually I opened up the Deschutes page here. Oh, well that makes sense. I was like, well, the color is really light. It kind of has this lagery kind of thing. They brew with Pilsner malts. Bam, there you go. And with flaked oats. So it's totally like a hopped up, fresh hop German ale. That's really interesting, actually. Wow, that's pretty cool. It's like a very fresh hop Pilsner, basically, but they really hop it up, so it's like an Pilsner / IPA kind of thing going on. That's really interesting, actually. This actually makes sense of the bitterness aftertaste, actually, because it does have a Pilsner-like finish, like a very hoppy Pilsner-like finish. And as it's warming up, I'm starting to get quite a bit more of the bitterness. I've actually checked the Deschutes website, and I found out that not only do they use the fresh heirloom Cascades, but they also use a little bit of the Bravo hops as well, which is a somewhat recent hop variety from America. And I read that it could be like pretty sticky, quite a bit of bitterness, but not quite as much as Chinook. But I am noticing that some of the after bitterness is pretty strong, but definitely not as much as Chinook. But it's really, really nice though. I actually really appreciate the tropical fruit and very grapefruity characteristic with it. I get more of the citrus grapefruity characteristic when it was really cold, but now as it's warming up, I'm starting to get more of that balance of it, and I am getting more of this malty sweetness that I mentioned to you earlier before. Yeah, that's really nice. The mouthfeel is pretty light. I mean, as you see in the color, it's very yellow, lager-ish, Pilsner-ish, so the mouthfeel is kind of lacking, but at the same time it still has that sweetness, so it's interesting. The mouthfeel I don't really feel as satisfying, but I'm not a stickler when it comes to mouthfeel as much, but that is something that does stick out to me. Yeah, as far as ratings go, I think I'm gonna give this a B plus. It's very, very enjoyable for me. It fits my taste, but there's some off-balance stuff. Just being really, really picky here, just with the malty sweetness, and the hops and all that. But I still enjoy it, as I said. I did look at Beer Advocate ahead of time, and they actually give it a 80-some%, like 80%, like low, like B minus. And I really don't think it's a B minus kind of level beer. I think it's actually quite good, so that's why I gave it a B plus. So I think it's worth the try. And here in the Bay Area, we get it for $6. And for $6 for what it is, I'm actually really happy I got it. When I saw the rating, I was like, oh, B minus? I don't know, man. But shoot, man, I mean, B minus isn't bad, but this is way better. It's a B plus for me. So, anyways, this was the Chasin Freshies. Definitely give it a try. I think it's definitely worth it, and it's more than B minus. I think it's better than that. So, anyways, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next beer blog. Kampai!